We do have breaking news now at 11:30. The suspected gunman in an attack at the White House Correspondents' dinner just made his first court appearance since his arrest on Saturday. New details from inside that hearing and the felony charges he now faces. You're watching Eyewitness News at 11:30. We're live on ABC 7, Hulu, and wherever you stream. I'm Philip Palmer.
And I'm Colleen Sullivan. The suspect, Cole Allen, now facing 3 felony counts of attempted assassination of the president. Allen walked into court wearing a blue jumpsuit before taking his seat. He will be charged with 2 counts of using a firearm during a crime of violence and 1 count of assault on an officer using a dangerous weapon.
ABC's Olivia Rubin is live in Washington, D.C. with some of the details. These are breaking details, including a possible motive. Olivia?
Philip, good afternoon. This would appear to be the 3rd attempt on President Trump's life in just 2 years, and he said he wasn't afraid and is praising law enforcement for stopping the suspect. But still, there are so many questions here, including how the suspect was able to get those weapons inside the hotel in the first place.
Today, the man accused of storming the White House Correspondents' dinner, armed with 2 guns and a knife, set to make his first court appearance and face federal charges. Law enforcement identifying the suspect as 31-year-old Cole Thomas Allen. President Trump, Vice President Vance, multiple cabinet members, and thousands of journalists inside the ballroom at the Washington Hilton Saturday night when police say Allen ran past a security checkpoint. The president posting this video of the alleged suspect. Police say Allen shot a security service member before agents took him into custody. Trump and the First Lady on stage when gunshots rang out, soon rushed out by Secret Service. Trump recounting that moment on CBS this weekend.
And they said, please go down to the floor, please go down to the floor. So I dropped to the floor, so did the First Lady.
And praising law enforcement for acting quickly. Authorities say Allen booked a room at the hotel and traveled by train from California. Saturday night, they believe Allen used a stairwell out of public view to get close to that ballroom downstairs. And in a message sent to his family just before the attack, sources say Allen described himself as a, quote, friendly federal assassin, describing grievances against the Trump administration, saying he planned to target officials, prioritizing them from highest ranking to lowest.
We are actively combing through all the evidence that we've collected and going to continue to do that today and in the coming days and weeks.
And now a Secret Service after-action review examining the security and possible lapses is already underway here. That's according to an official briefed on the internal procedures at the agency. This will go step by step through the security planning and deployment to see if there were any lapses here. Guys.
Now, Olivia, you were in the ballroom when the shooting happened. We're used to covering these events. Now, did you hear the shots? And then what did you do once you heard what was happening?
Certainly, we cover this all the time, but it's another thing to experience it. Certainly, I did hear the gunshots ring out. I actually happened to be standing at my seat at the time, so I was facing sort of that main door area, heard multiple loud bangs, which we couldn't confirm in the moment were shots, but certainly sounded like it. And from then on is when we sort of saw this massive law enforcement response, Secret Service running down the center of that room, trying to get to President Trump, get to the other officials that were in the room, like Secretary Kennedy, Secretary Hegseth, Stephen Miller, all part of the Trump administration. And it was chaos, really, to get them out of there, but also for everyone in the room immediately hitting the ground, hiding under tables, hiding under chairs, but also trying to figure out what's going on, trying to report out the situation. But it is so striking to see sort of the confusion that can spread in that moment, not knowing exactly what you're hearing, not knowing if there's more to come, but of course, thankful that in that moment, everyone was able to get out uninjured.
Absolutely. So thankful for that. Okay, Olivia Rubin, thank you so much for your live report from Washington and your insights from that night. Stay with Eyewitness News for the latest on the shooting at the White House Correspondents' dinner and the suspected shooter's local ties. We'll also push out any major updates to our ABC 7 Los Angeles app.